Professional portfolio managers overseeing billions personally hold just 3 funds, and almost none of them will explain why a 4th fund usually leaves you worse off, not better. Open a brokerage account today and you'll face thousands of fund choices: target date funds, sector funds, factor funds, so most people just add one more fund every time they feel unsure. The whole structure is just 3 buys. 1. A total domestic stock index. 2. A total international stock index. 3. A total bond market index. That's the entire portfolio. Compare that to what most people end up holding: a growth fund, a value fund, a tech fund, an emerging markets fund. Open the fact sheets and half of them own the exact same top 10 companies twice. That overlap isn't free. A clean 3-fund portfolio typically costs about 6 cents a year for every $100 invested. A messy 12-fund mix, stacked with overlapping niche funds, often costs 55 cents, almost 10 times as much for exposure you already had. Line them up, and the difference isn't really about which funds are better. It's that the 3-fund version has 0 overlap by design, costs a fraction as much, and needs almost no upkeep. Building it takes 3 decisions, made once. Pick your stock-to-bond split based on your time horizon. Split the stock portion between home and international markets. Then, once a year, rebalance back to that original split and do nothing else. Run both portfolios for 20 years on the same $10,000 start, and the 3-fund version pulls ahead by about $3,350, purely from lower cost, with identical market exposure. The lesson isn't that 3 is a magic number, it's that every extra fund you add is one more thing that can go wrong, and rarely one more thing that helps. Simplicity also has a quieter payoff. Fewer funds means fewer moments where market noise tempts you to sell, swap, or fix something that was never actually broken. 3 funds, 1 split, chosen once, 1 rebalance a year. And on the numbers here, about $3,350 less lost to complexity over 20 years. Before you add fund number 4, ask what job it's actually doing, because in most portfolios the honest answer is none.